That's kind of dope. Okay. Is there a fucking map? Or maybe there's not a map. I don't know. I don't know if there's actually really a map. That's okay though. Maybe we'll get there? No, it's not that button. Damn. Yeah, we'll probably get there. Still the beginning.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Don't you find it chilly as that new office? It always surprises me how different. Starting whole, I think the finish of the course in first year.
Hey, look, they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Did you see the way that he waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night? Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Makes no sense that boy first years don't study Abyssinian portal things. Why should they escape torment?
Let's talk to Sebastian. Let's see.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was terrifying. It was exciting.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What
Oh,
book
you
were you
read?
reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
All right. Well, we already know why that's going down.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
The crazy thing, though, is
Revelio.
I would definitely say that if you go down a good or dark path, or if we have the
Might want to think that again.
ability to do so, I would imagine that doesn't matter, regardless of which house we're in. Just talk to Imelda Reyes.
Not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Alright, we're gonna talk to this fucker, Ominous.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
That's crazy, bro. Meet Professor Weasley outside the common room. The hell was that? Okay.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation,
True that.
joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Interesting.
Here you are.
That's pretty wild, bro. Yo. My controller be vibrating, bro, like crazy. No idea what just
It is a
happened.
wizard's field guide. It will
Oh.
help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Well, we call it a resource, but resource is
Thank
fine
you,
too.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Okay, wow.
My aunt says I should get to Hogsmeade as often as possible. Said it's good to
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Follow Professor
The guide will give
Weasley.
you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Revelio.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
That's pretty wild that I just fucking did that, yo. Yo, look at that. Kelpie statue. This statue depicts Kelpie, a shapeshifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Wow. You've just unlocked the Field Guide Challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field Guide challenges are only way to acquire experience points. So we hit that button. This is your Wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. So your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Okay. Field guide pages. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards, must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. So we're level 1. Did we collect anything? Oh yeah, we got that. Okay. Challenges. Field guide pages. Gear appearance reward. Hogwarts Regalia spectacles. Nice. Ah, there it is. Look at that, a map. Blue Flames locations. Great Hall, famous Great Hall. Look at this big ass map, bro. Collection chests, field pages. Holy shit, there's a lot. Gear. Oh wait, map quests. Okay, so map, Hogsmeade map, world map. Okay, so it's kind of good to like get a hold on this. Welcome to Hogwarts. Following professor. Yep. Okay. Assignments, relationships, side quests, completed. 10 your first day. Na 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 na. Got it. We haven't unlocked talents, but apparently we can do that. That's cool. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. We got some gear we can use, bro. That's nice. Flying mounts, broom. Oh shit, that's gonna be wild. Handwear, black leather gloves, facewear. Oh, we can wear these shits? Oh, dude, that's nice. I'm not gonna wear them yet. So I don't know if I want to. That just looks weird. I'm gonna pass on that. Change appearance. I do like the customizables, man. A lot of good customizables. Okay, let's go. Let's get back to it.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh, look at all these, dude. Arresta Momentum. We have a little bit of a spells list. That's kind of cool. That is dope as shit. Also, kind of creepy. I'd imagine that has to do with the fact that we're in a, we're in Slytherin. Those cool effects or whatever. Can we light these fucking things?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
How about you suck me? Alright. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Alright, this is a grand staircase. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and greenhouses. Select the Library MX region. Okay, select that. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. Use right to map and fast travel on Central Hall Flue Flames. Okay, so we'll fast travel, hit square. So that's kind of cool. You can, fast travel points, obviously. If you don't want to walk everywhere, fly everywhere.
Saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
When in doubt, Central Hall it out. Got it.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Alright. Even though we know what it is, why not for those that don't?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs.
Shops,
You should
pubs,
be able to find all
customizables,
of the school supplies you
supplies.
require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer. What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts? Just so I know how to get my dark arts on.
Can you tell me more about
Eventually,
the Defense
maybe.
Against the Dark Arts
If I
class?
choose that route.
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil. Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Alright, well, there's that. Talk to
It's
Fig.
good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright, so you can track available quests from the map. Open the map. Alright, so this represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments, that logo, or as a quest reward. So track a quest. Defense against the dark arts, or Charms class. Let's do defense against the dark arts first. That's a little bit more entertaining.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright. So, quest complete. Welcome to Hogwarts. The charm compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. Defense against the dark arts. I could get lost in the castle. I may need to use the charm compass.
Revelio.
A resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What does this do? We can't do anything with that yet. That's alright. There's got to be a way for that, though.
Revelio.
Field guide page, nice. A wyvern fountain. The fountain in the Transfiguration courtyard has a likeness of the wyvern on top of service, relaxing place for students to gather, all that good stuff. Alright, so we got 2 of 2. So we'll hit our tab there, just kind of what we learned. Side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts, marked as that. So look at our quest guide. We have our mains. We have we've unlocked side quests, but I don't think any have popped up. So let's bust open our challenges real quick. We can collect this. Hogwarts Regalia Spectacles, nice. Collect 8. So, Hogwarts Regalia Gloves. Legendary gloves. That's cool. Let's go to our gloves or our gear real quick. We unlocked a new spectacle, I think. Gold rim spectacles. Oh, so we gotta wait until we're not doing a quest to be able to look at shit, our gear. Alright. Okay. I mean, I guess.
Revelio.
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Blue flames, good. So we got that one. Just kind of trying to
Revelio.
do all the things we can do on our way. All this. Flood flame location discovered. Nice. Those show up on the map pretty good, I think. So we're right down here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Let's begin this quest before we get too far off task.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Ready your wand with a guide and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. It's not too terrible.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick runner.
I do enjoy a lively duel. When all of my students with this use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Nice. Beat his ass.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All
Sweet.
right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Alright, first class student, quest completed, defense against the dark arts. Level 2, baby. Alright. I don't know what this logo means. Or maybe it doesn't mean anything. That's just the logo for the type of shit, I guess. I don't know. Collections. Alright, so if we go to our gear, can we kind of switch it up a little bit? Maybe. Possibly. Inventory. Claim that. Legendary cave. So, I don't know if we can equip these yet or what. Interesting. We should be able to equip them soon. Oh, we got side quests. Cross wands, round 1. Main quest. Go to charms class. Now we're tracking that one. Secret dueling club. So we can track that too, but we're not gonna do that yet. Alright, let's go to the next thing here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Look at this. Another field guide page. Nice. Ugly skeletons. Nice.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
It's good shit.
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Pet this cat. Oh, that's kind of cute. Go upstairs here.
Revelio.
I finally able to search the chest. Is there one in the bathroom? The fuck? Straight up flushing all the toilets. Whoa.
Revelio.
Professor Figs.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What the?
Levioso. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
I don't know how we open those. But okay. The fuck is this one? South Wing. Let's go upstairs.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes
Revelio.
have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to go back to the lesson.
Just when I think I'm finished with my...
Something up there.
I said
Can't unlock that yet. Alright, let's begin.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright. Accio. Steady your wand with L guided on the symbol.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
All right.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
All right.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Now, think of this like, that's it. Happens to the best of us. Very good. Don't lose your composure. Excellent control there.
Okay.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Shit.
That is how it's done.
Splendid!
Be sharp.
Yes!
Nice. Okay, we got the hang of it.
Here we go!
There we go.
Fuck.
Stay focused. Let us
I lost
make
that
this
one.
a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Very good.
Phew.
Okay. Okay.
Well done.
Here we go!
Ooh. Yo. Look at that.
Oh no!
You fucked up. That's it, boy.
That's it.
Alright, I won that one. Won the harder one, I'll take it. Lit.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
And until next
Of course,
time.
you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
Let's see. Talk to this
You
guy.
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright, nice. So, another quest completed. We seem to complete our first day of classes.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
260 XP, all that good shit. Okay, so now let's go to our challenges. Actually. Quests. Complete 4. We complete 2 main story quests. Nice. So what next? Nothing popped up, maybe? Start your first day, 10 charms class, 10 defense against the dark arts classes. No main quests yet. I'm just gonna talk to her, or what, maybe? Maybe talk to her, yeah.
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Alright, well, with that being said, we just, pretty much
Revelio.
Obliterated our first day of classes and that sort of good shit. I'm going to end this part 2 here. This was kind of our first day. And I will continue on part number 3, so you guys aren't going to want to miss that one. Stay tuned. We got a lot more coming up on the channel. And Hogwarts Legacy, we're finally here, baby. We're getting after it and getting after it in the house and attire of Slytherin. So I will catch you guys on part number 3. Stay tuned. Peace.